Hello, welcome back to the Bridge School Diary. Today we have Giovanni with us, who's going to share some tips on how to improve your English. Giovanni, you're very fluent. Compliments for your English. I'm
Thank you
really
so much.
proud of you. So, can you share some tips with us?
I think that the first thing you have to do to learn English really in a fun way is to have a passion. Because if you have a passion, you can take course in every language. For example, also in French, but in principally in English. You have to share your passion to your friends. For example, also in your school. If I'm in the English school, for example, I talk about my sport. I have to say all the technical things of my sport. Because, for example, I am a mountain biker. If I say I do cycling, you think I cycle in the road, but no, I descend from the mountains.
Wow.
How can I say it if I don't know English and if I don't know all the technical terms in English? It's a problem. We have also other ways, but they are easy. Watching film in English, watching videos in English, that helps a lot. For example, I follow a lot Formula 1 races in English.
Great.
For example, the word overtake. You know what is overtaking? Overtaking is like when you are behind a pilot and you have to go. You have to surpass. I don't know what is the term.
Overtake.
Have to overtake. Yeah.
So yes, when you have a passion for something, you learn quickly and you don't even realize, right, that you're learning. Great. And tell me about Cambridge exams.
Cambridge exams are pretty easy. That's because you can improvise in writing. If you are curious and you have a good mentality to write, it's really easy. And also for listening, you have to know how to listen in English. You have to know the accent. In Cambridge exam is a really British accent, so you have to be habituated in, for example, water in British English is it's like water. It's difficult.
So you have to pay a lot of attention.
You have to pay a lot of attention of the thing that you listen to. Also, for reading is pretty easy because you don't need a lot of grammar. You need to know phrasal verbs, use of English. The basic English, it's a lot. It's more difficult speaking. For me, it's not because I feel really confident in speaking. So because I travel, etc.
Which was the most difficult part?
The most difficult part for me was I don't know. I think it's writing because for speaking you know always what to say. What are your passions? What sport? What are your hobbies? Etc. Listening, for example, where Lisa put her hat. Reading a story. Or something like that. In writing, you don't know how to write because you can talk about an experience, you can talk about something else, you can tell an history, etc. So I think the worst part is writing. I talk about for PET exam, etc. and before.
Right.
For first advanced, etc. and also proficiency, you need a lot of grammar because it's a certification that it is really useful for working, for stages, for the university. So you have to have it.
Yes.
It doesn't sound, but
but it's correct.
It's correct.
Perfect. You see, because you feel that you don't need to study a lot for those certifications below first, but you've actually
If you're confident with English, it's really really easy. You you can't you don't have to think about grammar.
I'm glad to hear that you've become confident with English, but you've done great progress so far. So we spoke about university and the future. Do you think you'll be using English in the future?
Yeah, a lot. I'll work in Italy, in Sicily, for the factory of family. But I want to do a lot of experiences. Experiences not in Italy, because the problem in Italy is that you can do a lot of experience.
So your family business sells also abroad, and you think you'll be collaborating?
Yeah. I will travel a lot in the future, and English is the it's the language of the world. You have to know English to travel, always.
Okay, thank you very much, Giovanni.
You're welcome.